Hey, what's up, everybody? This is D back again with MKD58 Media, and I have a video that I've been meaning to do for a while. Haven't done any firearm related videos in a while, and this is one that I did for sure want to do because it is something that I do want to talk about things that have worked for me. And this holster style, the under the shoulder holster, I always want to say under the arm holster, but the shoulder holster, this particular one that I have, this was a gift from a friend a few months back. And when I first got it, and I was kind of reading stuff and even hearing, other people talk about shoulder holsters, and a lot of people kind of talking about maybe they weren't as practical as maybe you initially might think, and maybe it's not the best thing to use, it's not the most practical or efficient thing to use. But lo and behold, I have found this very useful, very practical, and very easy, and just generally nice to use, particularly in the wintertime. This holster, as you see it now, it's fitting looser right now than it actually does when I wear it, because I wear it over a hoodie. I've only had this during the wintertime. I've only been using it during the wintertime, and I actually don't think I'll be using this type of holster in the summertime, but it's great for the wintertime. So I just do want to point that out. This is fitting. I'm a slim guy, but this is fitting loosey goosey right now. But it fits much better when I have a hoodie on. I usually wear this over a hoodie so it fits more snug. I'm just wearing it the way it is now without adjusting it because I don't want to have to adjust it later when I actually do wear it out. So you get the gist of what the holster is supposed to look like. I also will admit, like I said, this is a secondhand acquisition for me. So I don't really know the official way this is supposed to fit. I haven't looked into all of that. I don't know if this is actually the official proper size for me and whatnot. Like I said, secondhand acquisition, but it has been working for me. So I do want to just point that out. Something that I like, and I'm just trying to show, and this is an awkward, goofy video, but I don't know any other way to show off the holster. So what I find is very practical for is when you're in your vehicle. My inside the waistband holster that I also use, I carry it, I wear it at like 430, something like that, kind of rear right side area. And if you're in a vehicle and that's the position that your pistol is in, you're kind of a sitting duck because there's no way you're getting back in there quickly if you have to quickly, reach for your firearm or whatever. So this is actually really good for being seated in a vehicle, because you have a jacket over it. When I'm riding around in vehicles anyways in the wintertime, I might have a coat on, but it's always open, so the access is very easy, much more practical when you're sitting in a vehicle, as opposed to having to go back and dig back. And then by the time you got to do all that, it's a done deal anyways. You can't do anything. So I find it very comfortable and practical for just sitting in a vehicle, very practical for running errands in the wintertime. You got a coat on, you're going in, you got to run in the gas station to do something. Nobody's going to know that you got a shoulder holster on if you're keeping your coat on. And sometimes I'm running around with my coat even open a little bit, as long as the coat isn't this like light coat that flaps in the wind so you can see what's going on under there. If it's a relatively heavy coat that's going to stay pretty sturdy and pretty still position wise, the holster most likely will not be seen. And depending on where you're at, it might not even matter if it's seen anyways. You might live in a community that's open carry and people are used to seeing people open carry and they don't think anything about it. Now, where I'm at, it actually is legal to open carry from a legal perspective, but I don't see it done very commonly at all. In fact, the only time I ever see people open carrying in my state, just me personally, my personal experience, is when I'm at the range. The people that work at the range that I go to, they'll be roaming around the grounds, with their pistols on their hips and things like that. But just as far as just out and about, going to a gas station, just wherever, I typically don't see a lot of people taking advantage of the fact that you can open carry. And it's understandable because there are, where I'm at, it's a mixed bag of people that, are pro-gun and people that are kind of, a little uneasy about the presence of firearms. So even though open carry is legal where I'm at, I'm not necessarily comfortable with taking advantage of that. I can, people will, there's some folks that think simply the sight of a gun is reason to get on the phone and call the cops without any, thinking about whether, it's, legal. Is this person even actually doing anything wrong? Like, it's so, it's open carry here, but not a lot of people are doing it from what I can tell. But I'm going to leave the video here. All I really wanted to do was just talk about this holster because it is a part of my kind of regular regimen. I don't use it every single day because it's not always practical. But in the wintertime, I find I use this holster way more than my just traditional inside the waistband holster. I just like it. I also like that I can have, an extra mag with me by using this holster. When I wear my other holster, my inside the waistband holster, it's the type of holster that doesn't come with like an extra, mag holder or anything like that. And so I'm basically reduced, drastically in terms of how many rounds I can have with me by using my other holster. So that is it for this video. Just wanted to talk about what I like about the shoulder holster. And once again, even at this stage, I'm very comfortable with carrying firearms and shooting them and all that type of stuff. Even at this stage, though, I'm obviously not an expert on anything. I'm still a novice, all of those type of things. So none of what I say is any sort of like expert advice. Don't do anything drastic or dangerous based on anything you see in this video. This is all just kind of me talking about a product that I've been enjoying using. That is it, you guys. As always, until the next time, I will catch you on the next go round.